So I thought I have like, I don't know, 20 or so minutes till I get to our new campground where we're camping for this weekend. Today is Friday, August the 9th, and we just got back from Sturgis today around noon. It took us about 22 hours to drive from there, with the stops and everything. So yeah, that wasn't fun, but I thought I'd get on here and talk to you guys and kind of tell you a little bit about our trip. And I'm sorry about my phone shaking because the camera holder is shaking because the car is shaking. So if you're interested in kind of hearing what happened at Sturgis, keep watching. If not, I'll see you on my next video. So to start off, Tim, our friend Tim, and Jim, my husband, they left on Saturday, July 27th, the day after my birthday. They were supposed to leave the 26th, but they surprised me for dinner that night. So yeah, and then Dusty, Tim's wife, my best friend, and I left on Wednesday the 31st. We left out of Indianapolis Airport. We got there around like 2:30. We wanted to be early. We was really early. Our flight didn't take off till like 7:30 at night. It was crazy, but it is what it is. Her daughter had to drive us, so, and one of Kenny and Devona's daughters, Lauren, went with her. So yeah, we stuck around the airport. We got on our flight to Minneapolis because we had a layover in Minneapolis, and the layover was about 2 hours. So we took off at 7:30 and landed around 8:30 Minneapolis time, I believe, around there, something like that. And then our flight got delayed for 2.5 hours because there were storms and everything. So that was miserable because our gate there, the Minneapolis airport, they're like refurbishing the gates and stuff, and ours was like in the middle of it, so the chairs weren't comfortable. There was like one plug-in for everybody's chargers. But we finally got on that, and we landed in Sturgis around, I want to say 3:30, not Sturgis, Rapid City, 3:30 or so, maybe. Sounds about right. And then Jim came and picked us up, and then we headed back and went and laid down for a little bit, and then we got up Thursday and we did some riding. I can't remember where we went. On Friday, we took our first big ride, like out on the interstates and everything. And I honestly thought I was a lot better, you know, because I've ridden since the accident, but not very far and not very fast. Yeah, I wasn't. I did have a little bit of a panic attack after we got off the bike, not on the bike, but that quickly faded after a minute, and we kind of went to this big old Harley shop and walked around a little bit, and it was fine. We rode a couple other places, and then on Saturday, I think it was Saturday, we went to this place called Crazy Horse, and it's like a Native American place where they have history and of this Indian, that's what he's called, Crazy Horse, and not Crazy Horse, yeah, Crazy Horse, yeah. There's too many horses around because we stayed at the Iron Horse campground. So Crazy Horse, and we went there, and I'll tell you guys, something happened. And I've already, you know, you guys know that I believe in like pennies from heaven and signs and all that stuff, from those we love that have passed on. But something big happened there, and it was crazy. But I'll have to start the story first. Jim printed up these 8x10 pictures of Kenny and Devona with their name and you know, the date of their, the date they died, and this, basically, you should be here. And he printed 4 of them up, one for each of us. And as he was driving to Sturgis, he had them in the visor, and one flew out somewhere. And so then we were left to 3. Then we went to Crazy Horse, and since it's Native American, my friend Kenny had Apache in him, so that's why we wanted to go there. We wanted to to honor him by, you know, going to his heritage and everything and seeing all that. And it was a pretty neat place. They had this, it was like, almost like if you know a walkout basement, how like part of it is like down below the ground or whatever, dug out. And so like the main area was on like the ground level, and then they had a deck around that. It was a U-shaped deck around that, and it was like down to the ground, which was like a story and a half below. And I'll try to insert some pictures because it's just crazy everything that happened that day. In that like U-shape right below it, just a bunch of like grass and dirt and rocks. There was nothing else, and I took a picture of it. Nothing there until you zoomed in on the picture, and there were 2 purple flowers side by side, and that was it. No other flowers, just those 2 purple flowers. And purple was Devona's favorite color, so you know, take that as you want, but we took that as a sign. Then I was taking that picture and I was sending it to their kids, and I had their picture under my arm right here as I was sending it, and it fell through the deck boards, through the crack. And I was like, crap. And there was like part of the building underneath that had like a slope roof on it, but I was like, man, that fell down there. And I was like, we need to get it. So we was looking all over for it, and like I said, down below the deck was like a bunch of dirt and grass and rocks, and we were looking, couldn't see anything. And then we went over to the other side of the deck. While we're doing this, Jim went and got a member of the facility there to take him down there, because it was just employees only. And they went looking down there, and we were looking, and we looked everywhere. We looked through every single deck board, and it's crazy, through every single deck board, and he looked all down below everywhere. Wind wasn't blowing that day or nothing like that. That picture was gone. It was gone, like no sign of it whatsoever. But he did find where I dropped that picture at, where it like went through on the ground, was a penny. Freaking crazy, right? So yeah, that was something. We did take a couple of days and just kind of chilled, because, you know, we were just kind of in our feels and everything, and, you know, our first big trip without them. They wasn't going to go this year anyways, but they was going to go next year. But we did do that, and then one of the days we had stopped for like brunch. There goes my friend on that motorcycle. If you could, I don't know if you could see in the back. We stopped for brunch, and there was 8 of us together. 2 other people went with us, and then Tim had a couple friends there, and they rode with us that day. And so they sat in a booth with Tim, and they were talking about the accident, which is really weird. I heard him talking about it. He was talking about the accident, and Kenny and Devona, and we went outside and started our bikes back and started going, and the guy, his name was Doug, he's like, I can't believe it. And we're like, what's going on? He's like, my cruise control and my back speakers have not worked for 2 years, and they couldn't figure out what has happened, why they wasn't working. He said right after that, like brunch, they started working. I was like, okay. So we read into it more than maybe some other people would, but hey, that's okay. But we did, we had the concerts at the Buffalo Chip. We did not go to the concert on Sunday night, which was Travis Tritt. Like I said, you know, we were in our fields and everything, just didn't go. So we gave our tickets to a friend of ours so they could go see him. Monday night we did see Aaron Lewis, and that he was amazing. Last time I seen him, I was not happy with him, because that was back before COVID, when he used to walk off stage. But he did not do that at all this time. And then on Tuesday, which was the 1-month anniversary of Kenny and Devona's death, we saw Jelly Roll, which was their favorite artist, their absolute favorite artist. And we took those pictures with them, with us, and so they could, you know, see the show. He's actually going to be coming to Indiana later on this year, and his kids had bought them tickets for him for his birthday, which he didn't get to see his birthday, but so they got to see him. And it was funny because there was somebody filming behind us, filming him singing the song I'm Not Okay. If you don't know that one, it's like so good. But that song always gets Dusty. It always gets her. And I had actually went to the bathroom. I had to pee. So I wasn't there, but they were filming Jelly Roll, but they were filming our friends holding up Kenny and Avona's picture and had posted it on the Sturgis website. Of course, after that, they knew, they had talked to us and asked us about the pictures and everything. So that was pretty cool. I like that. Let's see, anything else that happened? Oh, we went to go see Devil's Tower. Oh my God, so cool. So, we went up there. It's getting chilly in here. We went up there and they was parking the bikes, and this lady from a Christian motorcycle group, we got up there and she parked us, and she was like, would you guys like a penny? And this penny had a cross cut out into it. And it was like, okay, we know you're here. And I'm sure she gave those to a bunch of people, but she didn't give them to the people before us or after us. So, that was just like, she knew we needed that. But let me tell you that the Black Hills of like South Dakota, absolutely gorgeous. It's, oh my gosh. I took pictures, but you cannot see the beauty in the pictures at all, because there's so many dimensions that a camera just cannot pick up. And it's probably my favorite scenery I've ever seen in my entire life. That, and then going into like Wyoming and everything, beautiful. It was just breathtaking. I could look at them all day long. It's probably the one thing I'll miss most about Sturgis. I don't plan on going back there anytime soon because, I've already been there, and I don't know. It's a lot to take in, especially if there's somebody who's got really bad anxiety like I do. But oh my God, it's just beautiful. Everywhere you looked, it was just hills and upon hills and mounds, and so pretty. But yeah, we did see Devil's Tower. We went to see Crazy Horse. We rode Iron Mountain Road. That was gorgeous. We went to see some waterfalls. We had a good time for the most part, trying to take our friends with us wherever we went. We didn't get pictures of them every time, but we did take them with us everywhere we went. So that was awesome. But now it is, like I said, Friday, August the 9th. It's actually our oldest daughter's birthday. Happy birthday, Alyssa. And we just came back from Sturgis today. We got back about noon, and we headed right up to our camp. So every year in August, my husband's club has a camping weekend with all of the chapters together, and we all get together and have fun. We are up in Clark County, Indiana. Kind of, wavy and wobbly and whatever, but it's gorgeous up here. We have a lot of fun, and we get to see everybody and be around everybody. And they do games with the motorcycle, like bite the weenie. You have to be on the bike, and like the girl has to like try to grab a hot dog that's standing up, and they do all kinds of other stuff, but it's fun. So that's where we are going now. I had to go home after we dropped off the camper because I had to wash Sturgis off me because, I was nasty. So, yeah, no makeup. Hair's most of the way dry now, but this is it for me camping this weekend. That's all they're getting, which they're fine with. But, yeah, I had so many things that I wanted to say. I forget so badly, like, other things that have happened, and all of the little dragonflies we've seen. We saw a bald eagle as we were leaving our campground yesterday, so that was amazing. It was beautiful. It kept like landing and then taking off, so that was pretty. Anything else? I didn't do anything crazy. I'm not the crazy girl down there, so I didn't. Like, I think I drank one night and I just did a couple shots. So I tried to be the responsible one to be able to corral all of my friends. But that's fine. We are almost there. We're getting there. And then I'll see if I can get you guys like see if I can turn you around here in a little bit when I get to the campground. Whee! We're getting close. What else happened? Oh, I'll probably have to edit some of this out because I can't remember nothing. What else did we do? Did a lot of shopping. Way too much shopping. Overspent on shopping. But it's not something you do all the time. We decided that, Jim and I decided we're not going back next year. We could wait a few years to go back again. So we won't have that big vacation and that expense again. We'll probably do smaller, like, rallies that are just like long weekends or just take long weekends. There's the lake. We're getting ready. I wish I had turned you around so you could have seen the lake. But let's see here. Like I said, I'm being very, very safe. I'm not even looking at my phone. Because after I told you guys, just like stay off your phones. I meant like texting and stuff. That's a big no-no. We did stop for about 2 hours early this morning to like kind of lay down. We just kind of took a little nap in the truck. All of us did because it was exhausting. South Dakota, you guys are beautiful, but your roads are horrible. I felt like I was a milkshake. It just constantly, it was just like, oh, I can't do that. But constantly just up and down, up and down. I thought it was the trailer, but it wasn't. It was just the roads. Let me put that up. Let me show them that I got my parking pass here. Can you see me? She's not paying attention. Hello? Thank you. She got mad at me because I didn't bring her shirt back from Sturgis. I don't know her. I have no clue who she is. Alright, I'm going to flip you guys around. So we are at Lake Waveland. Lovely porta potty there. You know, gotta have them. I am doing a little bit over the speed limit for a state. Well, this ain't a state park. This is privately owned park. So they put us back in the back every year because we're rowdy. Not me, but you know, I have rowdy friends, but they don't mess with us or anything. Yeah, so we just kind of have we don't have any water or electricity though. That's the one thing we don't have, but we do have our generator. We brought our generator with us to Sturgis just in case we needed it, but we did it. Oh, excuse me. Hello, cars. Now there's ponds up here. You can't really see them very well. There's 2 ponds. One on the left is clean. The one on the right's got a lot of algae on it. I think I'm going to lose my phone out of my holder. I might after I go down this road down here. But they have like boating and they have a beach and everything. They used to have a water slide, but they shut it down a long time ago. It's nasty now. I walked up it one year. I went all the way up and down it. Big old dumpster. Was that here earlier? I don't remember. I got a car that's like backing up and not knowing where they're going. Hello. Oh. I know that person. That's my friend. What is she going? That's my friend Tasha. Okay, so this is like the restroom right here, and then there's just like a little curve, but we don't go around the little curve. We go to the back. So let's go back there and see what everybody's up to. And it's a bumpy road. Oh, oh. Here we go. Now this road is usually muddy as crap every year, but it's pretty dry this year. They do have the fancier porta potties, you know, the ones right straight ahead. They're not fancy at all. They just are in a building instead, and there's somebody out there talking on the phone, and I don't know who that is. So what we do is we just kind of go. I gotta find my camper. There it is. Just kind of go this way. Whee! We're just gonna drive through the yard. Hello, four-wheeling. Ooh, there's some of my friends right there. And then straight ahead, you might be able to see Jim's bike right in the middle. And there's our camper right there on the right. It's got a golf cart we was able to borrow. I'm just gonna park like sheer, woo, sheer right here. I don't think my generator's running, but I'll take you guys inside the camper and you can see my messy camper. Hold on a second. Oh, let go. Okay, here we go. The keys, okay. Anywho's. Oh, my generator is running. Hello, friends.
Hey, I got something for you.
I know. Okay. Camper. I don't know if I can do it this way or not. Okay. And it's dirty and not all the way put together yet, so don't mind that. Hello, I guess the door. Camper. Am I zoomed in? I am. Woo, hello. I was zoomed in, you guys. That's not what I want. I want the lights on. Okay, so don't mind everything. Let me turn these lights on. So this table doesn't normally go here. It has a big table because this folds out into a big old bed, but we took that table out of here for right now because it's just so big, and I have 2 chairs that go with that. It usually sits like right there, but I think I'm going to lift that up and put that table and chair there. And then I got food, I got trash everywhere. There's our camper, ice maker, coffee maker. This, we literally just unpacked everything. Oh, this right here, this goes down. And then this is turns into a deck with the rails on it, but you can also drive. So the golf cart was like right here and the bike was right here, so you can drive in. And let's see what we got going on in here. We store everything in our shower. Just so you know, we store everything in our shower. I do have a watermelon in my sink because I didn't want it rolling around during transport. Let's see here. Toilet, bed that has all kinds of stuff in it. All kinds of pillows, because those are the pillows for the bed out front. And chairs and an extension cord. But anyways. Hi. Whoa. Hello, Tara. Let's zoom out. Can we zoom out? No. Okay. Anyways. That's it, guys. I love you. I'll talk to you later. Bye.